Hey, Mad Mert here, guys. Today I'm going to do a video on my pedal assembly here for my 1968 Mustang. I bought a Scott Drake's Master Rebuild kit for it, and it goes into that thing. That's my 1968 hardtop project. I've had that thing since I was 16. First car I ever bought. So anyways, I got this kit. Put it together. It was pretty easy. I had to take out the original aluminum bushings that were in here on either side. Kind of just cut them in half and punch them out with a hammer and a punch. And so, anyways, just roughly how to install it. You have your shaft. You have these needle bearings, which you got to push in from the inside. They go in. So the needle bearing bushings from Scott Drake go in from inside out on either sides. You install them that way, and then on the outside you'll have a big washer, a spring washer here, which goes behind this washer. I wasn't able to put mine because the clearance, I wasn't able to get the snap ring on here, so I couldn't put the wavy spring washer behind the big washer. So I barely had enough room to get these snap rings on there. And then, anyways, you push your shaft through and all that. And on the other side here, it has a washer and then the retaining pin there for the main shaft pin. Now, I also got their universal adjustable push rod here, so I can adjust that how I want to. You kind of want it when you set it up. I think it's I think 2 inches max above your accelerator pedal, as far as the surface of this being 2 inches above your brake pedal, or it could be slightly even, just so you don't have to lift your leg up. But anyways, that'll be another video. But so what I ran into is this Master Rebuild kit, the shaft, it has the ends milled here for the clutch pedal, and that's what the clutch pedal sits on, and then you have the spring that goes on there and the rest of the attachment. Well, I have an automatic. I'm running a C4 with a reverse manual valve body, and I don't have a clutch. So the clutch pedal gets a lot of use, probably, if not the same, more than likely more than braking. So the brake pedal, if you can see, I'm moving the brake pedal, but the main shaft here is not moving. So the brake pedal runs on some plastic bushings in here that look like these. These are my old ones. Okay. Now, the thing is the needle bearing kit, the needle bearings inside these bushings are for the clutch pedal. It gets used more, and so the needle bearings provide for a smoother rotation of this shaft for the clutch pedal. So I'm not running a clutch. So what I did was, in order to utilize these needle bearings, because I bought the kit, I drilled a hole through the bushing body here of the brake pedal. Drilled it all the way through the main shaft pin and all the way through the other side. I did a pilot hole right now. It's kind of small, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a bigger hole. Heck, I don't know, 5/16 probably, and run a bolt through there. This is just a little trick that I'm going to do. I haven't seen anybody else do it or seen any videos on it. So the reason I'm doing that is, like I said, to utilize the needle bearings. So when I install the bolt in there, more than likely it'll be a grade 8. As I use the pedal, the whole shaft will move and utilize the needle bearings. So I won't necessarily have to worry about these plastic bushings in here wearing out. So the needle bearings will last a whole lot longer. Now, when you first install them and you get everything installed, they recommend putting a little bit of grease in there on them. So when I take this all apart and install it and do my final assembly, I'll put grease in there. But I just want to show you guys that on the it's the kit for 65 to, I think, 70 Mustang. The Master Rebuild kit from Scott Drake's. That's what I did for an automatic. For you guys that have automatic and you buy this kit and you're like, well, my pedal's not rotating. I mean, the pedal's rotating, but the whole shaft isn't, and I'm not utilizing those needle bearings. Well, just simply drill a hole through it in here and place a 5/16 or a 1/4 inch bolt in there, and you're good. Probably a 1/4 would work just as fine, and it will basically you'll mate the two together and it will spin on the needle bearings. So and also I got a new switch. This one's for a brake switch is for a manual setup. They have two different ones, one for a manual and one for a power brakes. So I'm running manual. And then also I just want to show you guys this. I made this master cylinder adapter out of some aluminum, so it's billet. Machined it, had it machined out. I made up the design and everything. So it, as you can see, I have only 3 bolt holes that go all the way through. These are for the 2 master cylinders, and this is one for that I put in here for. I'm going to run an adjustable rod for a brace to help alleviate the flexing of the firewall when pushing on applying the brakes. And the 2 up here, these are going to be Loctited with studs in here and come through and mount this to the firewall. So so it's a cleaner look on the outside, so you don't see it. I'll bring it over here and show you kind of where it's going here. Got all these darn boxes and everything. So it'll go on here like that, as you can see. And so if you turn around the other side of the back, you see all the holes and everything like that. But here I did it to where it's nice and clean looking. So made that for it. And so I'll probably be doing a lot more videos on my project car. It's kind of winter right now. It's January, obviously, so it's pretty cold. But anyways, this is going here good, and that's what that brake pedal is going into. So once again, the Scott Drake Master brake rebuild kit is it's a great product. It costs a few more bucks, yes, but it's going to last you a lot longer, and I highly recommend it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Comment, like, subscribe, and share it. And I haven't seen anything else out there as far as for the automatics, just in utilizing those needle bearings with that kit. So hope you guys like it, and hope you found it useful. Mad Mert out.